I have a plush addiction problem.
I don't like to think it's a problem. A lot of other people do, but they're my friends and I love them. Hey everyone, it's Jessica and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you guys are fellow Ohana members already. So, hi, I missed you guys. It's been a month. Without getting into too much detail, it's just basically been absolutely crazy over the summer, and I've had a slight reno going on with my bedroom, which has kind of taken up my weekends as well. But the reno is pretty much coming to an end, so that means that I can be back regularly, which is really exciting. I don't even want to make this introduction super long just because I know it's been so freaking long and I missed you guys so much, but today's video is going to be a Disney Thrift finds video. I've done one previously and I am an avid thrifter, if you will, so I just figured I would show you guys a bunch of stuff that I've kind of been accumulating for a substantial amount of time, which are from thrift stores or consignment shops or church rummage sales, just a bunch of crazy places. So if you guys are excited to see what I found while thrifting, then keep on watching. Also, a side note before we actually get into the items, I just want to shout out my mother. She has a YouTube channel which is strictly thrifting for the most part. She does do some DIYs and crafts and stuff as well, but a majority of her channel is strictly thrifting, and I would really appreciate it if our Ohana would go and show her some love. I will leave her channel's link in the description box down below for you guys if you guys are interested in other types of thrift videos or craft videos, etc. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the items, and I'm kind of looking at the pile next to me, and I do have a group of items that I'm not really gonna share because they're basically children's books. So I'm gonna skip those, but I guess we'll start with this bag right here, which is from the Goodwill and also Salvation Army. I mean, it's a very awkward bag, so I'm just trying to grab these items out. So, I am a huge Christmas person. I don't know if you guys know that or catch the vibe, but I really am, and I really like getting all different types of wrapping paper, especially for different people. I'll kind of do a different theme, but I ended up getting 4 rolls, and they were 49 cents a piece. From the Salvation Army, and the first one is like this Mickey and Goofy and Pluto and Friends wrapping paper. It's kind of not retro-y looking, but like kind of vintagey. I don't know, it's kind of ye olden looking. So I picked this one up, and then I found this Winnie the Pooh one, so of course, your girl had to get it. But here we have like Tigger and Pooh and Roo, and I think that's pretty much it. There's no Piglet. Oh, there's Piglet. Okay, so we have Piglet and Eeyore, kind of the main 4 that are usually shown, plus Roo, so loved that one. And then I got 2 of these ones, which are more of, I can't remember the name of the show when I was younger. It wasn't Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. It was slightly different than that, but it's kind of like the computer-generated Mickey and Friends. So I picked up 2 of these ones where they're kind of more or less like computer-generated. So your girl got some wrapping paper. The next item in that bag with the Salvation Army wrapping paper, I found this absolutely amazing, like a baby's keepsake book. You kind of record different stuff about the shower, when they lose their first tooth. There's even pages in here for photos as well as a couple of birthdays and a growth chart. So it's pretty much a baby book, but it is this awesome Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, really bright 90s themed book. And it had never been used, and I paid $2.99 for it. And the last item in that bag is actually from Goodwill, and this is technically part of a crib set. I have yet to wash this, so I'm a little heebie-jeebies about it, but It is a classic style Pooh, so this actually would technically go at the head of the crib. So it has the little ties to tie it to the bars, but it's just this really, really nice pattern. I think I got this half off actually, so it was only like $1 and some change. But yeah, I really like it. Even if I don't decide to use it for a crib, I could actually kind of use this as like a wall decoration as well. I'm pretty sure I could MacGyver that. But again, this is talking way in the future, but it was in really, really good shape and I couldn't pass it up. Another awesome Salvation Army find was this little Monsters University backpack. This one I already washed and it still smells like fabric softener and laundry soap, which is very nice. But I ended up paying for this item $1. It is basically like a toddler size backpack, but you know, I'll still use it. When I go to thrift stores, I'm very particular about the plush that I pick up because number one, it has to be something that I can throw into the washer on gentle cycle and really make sure it gets cleaned very well. And it also can't be very damaged because obviously if it's super damaged, it's not gonna wash well and it might as well just stay at the donation center. But I ended up picking up quite a few that ended up working out really well. I've already washed all of them. And one of my favorites that I found is from a church rummage sale, and it is this massive Sully plush. So I washed him up and he still smells great. He's huge. And he is from the Disney store. Another one that I picked up that is really cool. For a while I saw it, but to me it looked dirty, like really, really dirty. Something that could potentially not be savable. But then upon doing research and kind of looking at him continuously as I went into the Goodwill, I've realized that he's meant to look this way. So this is another Disney store plush, but this is a Pooh plush. So if you look at his actual body, we have some yellow, we have some goldy orange tones, and some more lighter tones down here. And then his t-shirt, which I do need to get one of those pill removers to go across his shirt because that's the only thing left that really needs to be fixed. His shirt is also tie-dyed as well. So we have some orange patches, we have some hot pink patches, and then on the back you can see more of the red as well. And for a while, I couldn't figure out if he was meant to look this way. But then again, upon doing research, I realized he did, and I only paid $2 for him. So I couldn't leave him behind. Now we're gonna move on to this bag in which I contained a lot of other plushes that were found periodically. So I'm gonna try and go through these relatively quickly, starting with the one on top, which my mom actually found from a yard sale. And again, this is a Pooh plush, and again, they've all been washed already. So this is actually from the parks, specifically Walt Disney World. And again, here is the tag for it. It is relatively old. I remember one of my original Minnie Mouse plushes from the park when I was like 9 or 10 had this tag. So we're going back several years, but this is the most perfect Pooh plush that I have ever seen in my entire life. All right, I'm just gonna keep bending down in this bag, and there is an intense Pooh theme if you guys haven't noticed already. So the next plush I actually already own, and again, this was one of the items that I just couldn't leave behind. So I might just pack it away and use it for my child's first Pooh type plush. But this is one of the ones where it still has the Disney store seal on them, which they are no longer doing, which I don't approve. Disney, if you hear me, I hate that you're not doing the stamp on the plush anymore because I just feel like it made them feel so much more special. But anyways, so again, I found this at Goodwill. He was like $2. He even still had the original price tag on him. So whoever had this before must have just had it in a bin or had him on a shelf, and I just knew that I needed to bring him home. Next up is a Hallmark Pooh and Piglet plush. This one also had the tag on it as well, and this was also picked up from a church rummage sale that I went to. And there's some Velcro on Pooh's hands where he can kind of hug Piglet. So obviously I had to take the tag off to wash him, but I did still save it. And again, I just think it is a super adorable plush. And I don't really have very much to say about it. It does have the Hallmark tag and everything. So I love the way Pooh's fur is real like fluffy and fuzzy, and I think Piglet looks super cute as well. And another one. But this one is a classic Pooh, but it is made by the brand Gund, which does most of Pusheen's like plushes. So I'm very familiar with the brand, love the brand, it's all good. So this one is actually kind of like a Valentine's Day theme. So we have a honey pot here that says be mine. Oh, be my honey. Oh, I just realized it said honey. Anyways, and he's got a little red bow on. So I think once I move out, I think I would probably put him on display for Halloween. Not Halloween, Valentine's Day. Okay, so this is where the haul gets way cooler because quite a while back, my mom went into Salvation Army and she found a little file crate, and it was filled, literally filled with all these little plushes. And she took it up and she's like, hey, like these don't have a price on them. How much do you want for it? And they told her $2. So she bought the whole crate and all the contents of it, which are all of these really old Winnie the Pooh plushes with tags. And there are a couple that are actually from Disneyland Paris, which is exciting because again, every Disney park is on my bucket list, but Tokyo and Paris is pretty high up there. So these are the two from Paris. So we have Eeyore. And I tried looking up the dates on them. Unfortunately, they didn't give me one. But yeah, this is the tag for Disneyland Paris back whenever these were purchased. And then same thing with Pooh. So we have little Pooh Bear and then the Disneyland Paris ticket as well. Anyways, like I was saying, these are all from the 90s and early 2000s, and they all have the tag, which is amazing. So we have this one, which this specific crate had two of these. So Jill and I both took one. So there's a Pooh and Piglet one, and this is celebrating Best Friends 1999. And here is the tag art and the original tag. So this retailed for $12 back in the day, which to me seems kind of expensive for a little beanbag, but whatever. So we have Pooh and Piglet. We also have this one, which doesn't have a tag on it, but it looks like it was very much well loved. And this is just a little Pooh Bear. And then we also have this one, which is so stinking cute. This is when they switched over to the 2000s because the tag was gold. So it's Pooh as a little witch, and he's got a little pumpkin for trick-or-treating. And then there's the tag for him. Absolutely adorable. Then another 90s one is this little Pooh snowman. Super, super cute. Another Christmassy themed one is Pooh with his little ugly Christmas sweater and Santa hat. And this one actually comes with a protective plastic cover for the tag. And this one was only $6. That's a great deal. So I think with some of the themed ones, I'll end up packing them away and put them out for decoration once I move out. And then this one is part of the church rummage sale again. This is not with a tag, but it does have the Disney store actual tag on it. This was $8, and this is kind of like a Halloween-y themed one too, but it's Tigger in like a masquerade outfit. He's so stinking cute. And then we have a couple of other little things which are attached to books. So one's a Pooh Christmas board book, and the other one I believe is just kind of like an I love you board book. So it comes with the little plush on front, and then you have the little board book. Again, these are going to be items that are going to get packed away. And last but not least, we have this little one, which is not from the Disney store, but it is just a little Pooh rattle, which is absolutely adorable. Again, getting packed away. And then my brother actually found this one for me. So this is a Pooh, but a TY Beanie Baby one, if we can get it to focus on him, which he is absolutely adorable. So thank you to my brother. And then this one is a little ornament, but a plush ornament. And I'm not sure, oh, okay, so this was from the Disney store. This was $5, and it says an enchanted Christmas. So it comes with the tag still, and it's just a little ornament. So again, getting packed away for the holidays. Your girl got several VHS tapes, as I normally do. And again, I only pick them up if they're in really good shape and if I don't already have them. So the first one is the Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, which I don't think I've ever seen. So I'm gonna have to change that. Then we have Winnie the Pooh Sing a Song with Tigger. And again, it's just a VHS tape, which looks super adorable. This one I was so stoked to find because if you guys know me, you guys know that I love Studio Ghibli so much. And this is actually Kiki's Delivery Service on VHS. So I absolutely had to pick this one up. And typically VHS tapes are like 25 to 50 cents, so practically nothing. And then this one, I also have not seen this version of it, but it is the Black Cauldron. Next up is the Great Mouse Detective, and this one just has a small little tear in the top corner, but other than that, the rest of the package is in really, really good shape. And then we have The Emperor's New Groove, which I'm very positive I don't have this on VHS. It's not that I don't like the movie, but it's definitely not one of my favorites, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I saw this and I definitely had to grab it. This one is The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So this is what I remember as a kid when I mean Winnie the Pooh movies. I literally had every single one on planet Earth of these specific Winnie the Pooh movies. They were in just the little cardboard sleeve. They were probably like 20 minutes long, and I just remember having a large assortment of them. So this is The Great Honey Pot Robbery. So picked that one up. This one, I was so incredibly excited. Sorry, I just bit my tongue. I have this already. However, this is brand new, sealed. Like, nobody wanted to watch this movie. Nobody wanted to take it out of the package. It is The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, and it is still all wrapped up with the original little stickers on it. I just absolutely had to grab this. I also have A Bug's Life, which I have this on DVD. However, I don't have it on VHS. And this was somebody from Zephyr Hills, Florida. Two more, and I have Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. And also Winnie the Pooh on Valentine's Day, which is very much how I feel about Valentine's Day. It's a very meh holiday for me. So I picked this one up too. Alright, you guys, I have one bag left, and it's kind of an assortment from all different places. The first one, again, is an item that my mom found. This, oh, she got it from Goodwill. It is a classic Pooh plug-in nightlight. And I just think this is so cute. Once my room is finished, this is 100% going down there because it's absolutely adorable. This is kind of like one of those porcelain type materials. And then I also found these at Savers, and again, this is an item that's just gonna get packed away until I moved out because it'll be a perfect decoration. They're little placemats, but it's Easter themed, and there's two of them, so I got those. I don't remember how much these were because a lot of this stuff I had to take the tags off to wash it, and it's been like forever ago. I also found this from Goodwill, and it's wrinkled because I washed it and hung it to dry. This is technically a baby diaper holder. So it's just a little thing, I guess you could hang it in the closet or on the back of a door and just put diapers in it. So we have Pooh at the top and then the little compartment in which you would put the diapers in. I also found this clock at the church rummage sale, and I'm pretty positive I'm gonna hang it up in here, probably above my closet. But again, this is very much like that 90s style Pooh, and it does work. I did check the batteries and I paid $1 for it. Oh my gosh, I forgot about these. Okay, so when I was in California, which was in April, I found these two things at the Melrose Trading Post swap shops that go on every Sunday at the Fairfax High School. If you guys are from LA or frequent California a lot or watch other YouTubers, a lot of them go to the Melrose Trading Post, but I found these two things from there. And the first one is a really old Disneyland button badge, and I think I paid like $5 for it, which is like one of those things. It's like, do I really want to spend $5 on this button? But then I'm thinking about it and I'm like, this is really old. It's pretty cool. Even the back is all rusty and crusty, so it's fine. I justified it, so I got that. And then the only other thing that I got from there is actually a pin. And this pin is really old. So it's from the Disney store, but it's back when it was called Disney Catalog. It is limited edition of 3,500, and it originally came with 3 buttons. So the one that I'll show you, a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse one, and then there was a Lilo and Stitch one, which I'm absolutely gutted that that one wasn't in here as well. But I paid $5 for it, and it is this Buzz Lightyear pin. And you guys know I do collect Toy Story pins, but these ones are really weird because it doesn't, well, this one didn't have a pin back on it. But let me go ahead and remove it, and I actually do have to kind of fix this pin post. It comes with like a little, I don't know how well that's gonna show up, a little picture frame thing. So you can literally just display it like this and it stands up. But I would definitely just put it in my pin binder as a pin. I just have to straighten out the pin back, and it doesn't say a year on it. It just says limited edition of 3,500. So if anybody knows any information on these, please comment it down below, because I looked on Pinpicks and did a lot of research on it when I got it. But other than that, it's just a wicked awesome pin. Going back in my bag of goodies, I also found this pack of party plates from Hallmark, and they were never opened, but it's like a first birthday party little party pack, and they're Pooh plates. But I'm thinking that I might use it as like a flat lay or something like that. I mean, I paid probably 50 cents for them, so I don't really care how much use I get out of them. I just think they're super cute. And then I found this little swaddle, receiving blanket, swaddle, I don't know. But it is a Winnie the Pooh one, and again, this item really doesn't have much damage to it. I am quite picky when I go thrifting. I'm a very over-analyzing type of person anyway, so if I see a flaw in something at the Disney store, I will find a different one until it looks pretty pristine. So I'm like that thrifting too, but I'm just a little bit more lenient. But I just thought that this print was so cute, and again, this is just getting packed away. And another baby blanket that I found from Goodwill is this one, and I can't remember if I washed this. That was disgusting. Anyways, it is this Winnie the Pooh and Honey Pot one with bumblebees, and this again is a baby blanket, so it will get packed away. And we're coming down to the bottom of the barrel. I found at Savers this piece of quilt fabric. So I need to have somebody finish it for me, but it's absolutely massive. So I'll show you the bottom portion first. So it's basically the quilt just without the bindings at the end and it being finished. And I just thought it was so cute. And then here is the top portion. And again, once I get this finished, I will just pack it away for future children purposes, because as much as I love it now, I'll love it more with a child. And the last thing in this bag is an ornament that my mom found for me at I don't know where because it's been so long. It is a Tinkerbell ornament, and it's a blown glass one, so it's a little bit more fancy, if you will. And it's so super cute. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for a brand new video here on my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like thrift finds, specifically Disney thrift finds, because when I go out thrifting, that is usually what I'm looking for. So just giving it a thumbs up will let me know that it's a type of video that you would like to see more often. Also, if you guys haven't already and you'd like to, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel for all things Disney. And also, please don't forget to check out my mama's channel. Again, I will have her channel's link in the description box down below. And also, don't forget to click the magical notification bell so that way you guys get notified when I upload every single Sunday from here on out. Hopefully, I have no more issues in the near future because that month hiatus was really rough. Also, if you guys want to follow me around on daily life, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. I post weekly Disney themed photos as well as magic mail in my stories and all other types of random Disney things. I love our Ohana so much, and I will see you guys for our next video. Bye!